JS Racing. We're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting. My name is Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. Solo once again tonight with the Wild West Racing League Dirt Series. Only 10 drivers racing tonight, a little bit of a smaller field. The Outcast Racing League is taking a small break for the time being. So we are here with the Wild West for a couple weeks until Outcast starts seeing, unfortunately, higher driver numbers for their races, much the same as the Fearless Racing League is currently in the same situation of. Don't worry, my friend, we know exactly how that feels. Two heat races, I believe. 2 sets of 5. In the dirt stocks once again here at Limaland. This is the Wild West Racing League, brought to you by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast. Just getting some extra information from league owner, or one of the league owners anyway. We are now gridding for the formation lap. Trey Smith currently leading for the first heat. Dakota Henderson in second. Justin Bell in third. Mike Presley in fourth. And Dakota Henderson in fifth. Do not understand why our telemetry does not always agree with these short tracks. But regardless, we're going to make it happen out here tonight. An interview both heat race winners, and of course your top 3 at the end of the primary session. Go to Trey Smith, Justin Bell, Brandon Harris, Mike Presley, Dakota Henderson, and me, Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. They come back around turns 3 and 4. Green flag is out for the first time here at Limaland. On board with the 3 of Trey Smith, trying to chase down the 5 Dakota Henderson. 33 of Brandon Harris all the way up into the wall. Off of turn 2. 8 gets up into the 5. And into the 3. 3 wide down the front stretch they come. 0 of Mike Presley trying to get involved. Almost 4 wide for just a moment there. And he dumps the 3. Mike Presley dumps the 3 and the caution comes out. Ooh, easy there, Trey. Jump back to this from Mike Presley's point of view in the zero. Runs a little higher on the bottom. A little more of a grip line on the bottom, I should say. And slides up into the 3. Trey Smith down to 5th. Dakota Henderson is now your race leader. 8 of Justin Bell alongside. Mike Presley behind them. Brandon Harris and Trey Smith. Pace Truck's lights are off, getting ready to go green flag once again here at Lima Land. Now for the second time tonight. Pace Truck dives off. Down into pit road it goes. Green flag is out once again. 6 laps to go, 5 to go in the heat race. Oh, 8 to go, excuse me. We're not counting caution laps tonight, I forgot. Jump over to the 3 of Trey Smith, who's barging through. Oh, and he gets turned by the 33 now. Caution comes back out. Does not seem to be Trey Smith's night out here tonight here at Lima Land. Gets punted by the 0. Kind of gives it back. Bad bounce off the 0. Gets a little bit of net coat into the 33, and around he goes again. Moderate steering damage on the front right of that race car. His steering's pointed the complete other direction. He may be meatballed. Not sure what the situation is going to be. Dakota Henderson on the point. Getting ready to go green flag once again. Justin Bell, excuse me, up to the lead. Pace Truck's lights are off. Getting ready to go green flag once again. Through turns 3 and 4. Green flag is out once again at Lima Land. 6 laps to go for the first heat. Good slide job from the 8 on the 5. Little bit of door-to-door action here. Couple cars running all the way up to the cushion against the wall. 8 car getting a little bit of the same action he was given the 5, getting sandwiched up towards the wall. Overall, keeping things pretty clean. 5 car running a little higher. 8 with a huge slide. Has to throttle down. 33 running all the way up on the cushion. Big angle from the 33. Trying to catch up to our current race leader, Dakota Henderson. 3 laps to go. Trey Smith and Mike Presley side by side behind them. 8 of Justin Bell not having the same speed, but starting to catch up, though, overall in the corners. Running a lower line, more grippy line. 33 all the way up into the wall. 8 with a big slide. Manages to recover it on the cushion on the outside of turns 1 and 2. Back into 3 and 4 now. Catching up to the 33. White flag is out. Dakota Henderson still in the lead by about a second. Dakota Henderson will be your Heat 1, winner here at Lima Land on the clay. Let's get him up in here now for an interview as he does a little bit of celebration. Dakota Henderson, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me.
Yes, sir. How's it going, man?
Congratulations on the win of the first heat of the night.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. My apologies. I thought my game had an issue. We're good. As we were waiting for stage heat 2. I'm so used to NASCAR. Heat number 2 here at Lima Land. Congratulations on your win in heat number 1. Apart from Trey getting in a little bit of action there. What do you think was the secret to winning that?
Just staying out of trouble. I felt like Justin was going to be my biggest competition there. We had some pretty good side-by-side racing there for a lap or two. So, but just keeping her clean, that's the biggest thing.
We appreciate your time and hope you get to enjoy watching heat number 2 here as we're getting ready to go green.
Yes, sir. Have yourself a good one.
You as well. Thank you. That was Heat 1 winner, Dakota Henderson. Heat 2 consisting of Jacob Shoffett, James Napier, Brighton Coleman, Tanner Ensign, and Dustin Hardy. Base trucks lights are off once again. 0-0 on the point. In the double zero Caterpillar machine. I kind of like that. Green flag is out for heat number 2. Beautiful start from the 0-0 and from the 88. 0-0 running all the way down to the tires. Very bold strategy, blocking the 88 off turn 2. Running a little higher this time through turns 3 and 4 as they start picking up momentum. 88 doing the opposite. Jacob Shoffett running all the way up to the cushion. Can't get a good slide going. Manages to recover. 88 with some big speed now. Struggling with the same thing through turns 3 and 4. Being lower horsepower and not having the same grip as a caution comes out. And our Ensign down pit road. Oh! What happened to Tanner Ensign? He was missing his tire way before then. He was missing his whole nose. It's hooked up into the wall. Goes for a wall ride. Caves his nose. Ruins his tire. Has no slide ability at all and pummels the outside wall into turns 1 and 2. Loses the remainder of his front bumper. And wrestles it down to pit road. Apologies for the laggy audio there. Not sure quite what happened. Pace truck's lights are off. Going green flag this time. Jacob Shoffett on the point once again. Green flag is out. 8 laps to go here at Limaland. Jacob Shoffett with a big slide on the restart. Manages to recover once again. 88 starting to pull away of James Napier. 67, Dustin Hardy machine, starting to run up the top, all the way onto the cushion, keeping some speed going, almost gets into the rear bumper of the 0-0. Everyone keeping it clean. 6 laps to go at the line. Everybody running way up on the cushion through turns 3 and 4, starting to settle down a little bit, get the speed up, get their consistency down for the main event. 0-0 looking to make the move on the 88 now. 88 with a failed slide. Slides down to the bottom. 0-0 of Jacob Shoffett making the move for the lead now. Outside through turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they come with a huge run. Still trying to go. Gets tangled in the 88's rear bumper. Manages to get around it. 67 getting blocked. 67 dumps the 88, but gets recovered, but the 67 gets dumped. Caution comes back out. Dustin Hardy gets spun after nearly turning the 88 of James Napier. So he hooks up into him then. The 44 of Tanner Ensign comes straight up behind him and gets him spun around. 67 Dirty South machine. Tanner Ensign also had a problem. Oh, what happened to Tanner? Does not seem to be Tanner or Trey's night. Oh, he got hooked up into the wall after that accident. Assisted the 67 around and scraped the wall a little bit, and I'm guessing he hit one of the concrete tires. Yep. Ignore the white flag. We're going to be going a couple more times. Whoop. Do not do that. Pace car's lights are off. Tanner Ensign towed back to pit road. Green flag is out once again here at Limaland. 00, 88, 67, and the 4 are the only cars left. 00, bold strategy all the way down to the tires. Gets punted by the 88. Manages to keep it going. Doesn't have a good slide through turns 3 and 4. 88 putting the pressure on now. 2 laps to go here at Lima Land on the clay for the heat number 2. Tanner Ensign off of pit road. 800 still leading the way as they come to the white flag this time. Coming back no matter what. 88 with a high line, trying to run up on the cushion. Can't make it happen. 67 with a beautiful slide to the left-hand side of your screens. Jacob Schaffet will win heat number 2. Let's get him up in here now for a post-heat interview. Jacob Schaffet, this is Pat Wilkinson up at the booth. Do you got me?
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Congratulations on winning heat number 2 here at Lima Land. What was your secret to breaking away from everybody and keeping your car as clean as you did?
Throttle control, throttle control, throttle control. Yeah, I thought I had lost it there for a second whenever James got up under my back end and jacked me up.
What a beautiful
I was
recovery
able to
nonetheless.
rebound and back up there.
Fantastic recovery from you after the punt from the 88, admittedly. But regardless, fantastic race, and hope to see more of that throughout the night.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you. Hope to see more of you. That was heat number 2 winner in the 00, Jacob Schaffet. While we are going through warm-up and watching Trey Smith crash into everybody, let's get Trey up into the booth.
This one's for every one of those fans in the stands that pull for me every week and take all the bullshit from everybody else.
Trey Smith, this is Pat Wilkinson of the booth. Do you got me?
Yes, sir. I got you, buddy.
Trey, not the way you really wanted to start these heat races, but hopefully your luck will improve throughout the night. Is there anything you're going to be trying to change while we go through warm-ups?
Just kind of get the feel for the car. Yeah, like you said, you hit it right on the head. Not the heat race we wanted. Definitely felt like we could have been in contention to possibly win it. Or at least gotten second and been up a little bit further than where we're starting at. I don't remember where we're starting at, but just gonna kind of do my thing, you know, do some slide or die shit, and hopefully be there at the end.
Let's hope so. The good thing is we have, I believe, unlimited fast repairs for this league, so that'll definitely help you.
I'm gonna need it, especially the way some of these boys are driving. It's gonna be needed. Hopefully we drink some cold beer at the end, though. Hell yeah.
Couldn't agree with you more on the sentiment there. Unfortunately, I'm going dry for a little while. But best of luck out there for you tonight, and hopefully we see you in victory lane.
Appreciate it, brother. You ready to enjoy the show?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Number 3, a Trey Smith we were just talking to there. Currently 7th fastest in practice. We start seeing the track conditions come to light here. Gravel underneath the racetrack starting to appear, or the clay, concrete, whatever it is under the racetrack, as the 0 is backwards in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Jump over to Tanner Ensign. Oh, I was going to say, well, he's out of the pits. Down pit road he is now. All that's left to do now is wait for the green. Fearless Motorsports is brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland. Raiders Wasteland is the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offers something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps to explore. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, and we hope to see you all there. Fearless Broadcasting, of course, is brought to you by the Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, owned and operated by our very own Jacob Shoffett, Goose's Rattle Can Shop, and by me personally here at Rock Bottom Racing. Waiting for warm-ups to end here as we watch somebody burning it down in pit road. Right on board with the 00 Caterpillar of Jacob Shoffett. I used to have a cute little Cat D2 bulldozer. We never got it running, but I still miss that thing. My mother hated that. We chewed up her lawn so bad with that big old machine. Yeah. We got it for free, funnily enough. It came out of a quarry or a logging op somewhere not too far. Wound up in a friend of the family's scrap and salvage yard. Called my dad and said, "Hey, you want a bulldozer?" And because me and my dad are very excited by old equipment, i.e. junk, we bought it. We got it. Couple cups of donkeys later, a couple phone calls, and miraculously, we had a bulldozer at home. Hey, look, Ma, it's our new backyard ornament. Ta-da! We got the pony motor on it going, but we never got it actually, unfortunately, running. Well, folks, we're getting ready for the feature race here at Limaland. Everybody getting settled in. Jacob Shoffett, Dakota Henderson, James Napier, Brandon Harris, Dustin Hardy, Brighton Coleman, Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, and Trace Smith. Pace Truck's lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by. Hello to all the 4 of you that are watching tonight. We appreciate the views. Always a good time. Happy to be here once again with the Wild West Racing League. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. 40 laps to go here at Limaland. Dakota Henderson with a huge start. Couple of cars over the tires. Managed to get everybody going. We're still green flag here as Dakota Henderson pulls away with the Rust Bucket 33 machine of Brandon Harris. Not sure if that's, the paint job you wanted loaded, Brandon, but hopefully it is, because that's the one we see tonight. 5 of Dakota Henderson running away with it for the time being. He's half a second and gaining on the folks at the back of the pack. The Hendrick Cars Creamsicle number 5. As I am affectionately calling it. Running strong here, been running strong all night. He's already a 2.25 seconds up now on Jacob Shoffett, just behind him in the 00 Caterpillar machine. As the caution comes out, Brandon Harris in the 33. 33 on your screen, gets tangled up with the 88 and just gets stuck up against the wall. And then gets punted by the 0, comes across the 44 with a bit of net code, and gets stuck on the front stretch. Dakota Henderson, worst nightmare for him, really. As he was quite content with being 1.5 seconds up on the folks behind him. Choosing the outside for the restart by the looks of things. 00 of Jacob Shoffett behind him. 8 of Justin Bell, 67 of Dustin Hardy. Welcome, Dustin. Glad to have you as part of the Wild West Racing League now. Sorry we weren't broadcasting your series tonight, but unfortunately that's how these things go, and that's unfortunately how those of us at the Fearless Racing League have been finding out that setting up one of these leagues is not easy at the beginning. And you're not going to get a lot of people all the time, and it sucks. So, don't worry, my friend. We definitely feel for you. Pace truck is off. 00 of Jacob Shoffett on the bottom. Dakota Henderson on top. Green flag is out. Everybody's off with a beautiful start. Dakota Henderson and the internet, come back. Are we live? What just happened? Again, it died. Why did it die? Hello? Really? My game died. My internet died. Are you kidding me? Why did it do that? Bear with me, folks. System message reconnected to internet. Fantastic. So let's reload iRacing. That's the second night in a row it's done this. There's no excuse for this. Why does this keep happening? Sorry, I just bumped into my mic. Yes, restart event. Come on. There was no excuse for the game to die there. There was no excuse for the internet to crash. Why does it keep happening? Well, folks, it seems that tonight's going to be another absolute garbage stream for no reason. Because Hardwire Internet just decides that it doesn't want to work. Crying out loud. Are we back? At least we're under caution. So thank God for that much. Trey Smith is now your race leader. Not sure how any of that happened, but, you know, at least we're back. Pace truck's coming down pit road. Here we go once again. Trey Smith on the point now. Green flag is out. Justin Bell and Dakota Henderson down pit road. 3 of Trey Smith running all the way down to the tires. 00 almost getting punted by the, I believe that is the 88, excuse me, of James Napier. James Napier sliding a little bit off track there, but managing to get it back straight. Here we go once again through turns 1 and 2. Trey Smith all the way up to the cushion. Running a good line here, keeping up the momentum. Scraping against the wall a little bit, but, you know, that's fine. Jacob Shoffett running right there with him. Still putting the pressure on. Might have put a little too much slide in it, but trying to keep the speed going. Here is the rest of the pack. Mike Presley we're on board with now. 0, 33, 67, 44, 4, and the 88 all on the lead lap. Dakota Henderson, Justin Bell, and Brandon Harris a lap down. 33 almost getting dumped for just a moment there. I apologize, folks, genuinely why it keeps doing this to me. I do not understand. As the caution comes back out. Brighton Coleman down pit road. Oh, that would be why. Missing a tie. Tanner Ensign down pit road as well. You know, folks, what's honestly aggravating is, I actually reinstalled all of my telemetry stuff. I reinstalled OBS. I reinstalled Discord. I reinstalled iRacing as we get ready to go green flag once again here. And we're still having trouble. Do not understand why, but it keeps happening. So... just gotta roll with it and hope to God that hopefully when we're back tomorrow with the Wild West Racing League, and I believe we're going to be starting a new stream on Wednesday nights as we have another caution. I believe we have a new league starting on Wednesday nights, if I'm not mistaken. I know we have something coming out on Fridays. Starting this Friday. A lot of exciting things happening here at Fearless Motorsports and Fearless Broadcasting. We are actually hiring another broadcaster. If anybody watching this, on some rare chance, is a broadcaster, is proficient with iRacing, knows how to operate OBS and iRacing live timing, preferably at least with dual monitor setup, then we have a offer for you. Please come join our Discord, and we will be more than happy to see what you've got, and hopefully have you join our team of broadcasters. Because right now it really just is me and Ethan Farless. If you are a owner or a operator or a racer in our league that you want broadcasted, don't feel shy to reach on out to us. We are trying our very best to broadcast as many leagues as we are physically able without overdoing it, because I think on Saturdays we have, including our own, 3 or 4 leagues we are trying to broadcast at the same time between 2 guys. Green flag is out once again here. 21 laps to go here at Lima Land. Trey Smith with a beautiful start. 44 behind them with not as good a start. 67 of Dustin Hardy up to second, making up some good time here. 33 with a big slide all the way up to the heights of turn 4. Trey Smith in the 3. General free, as I'm going to call it, because it's not quite General Lee, but it's not, not the General Lee. I do like this paint job. This is one of my favorites personally on the grid tonight. The 44 of Tanner Enzyme is another sharp looker as well. The chrome, stand for wit, outlaw. Machine is very pretty. Once again, folks, Fearless Broadcasting is brought to you by the Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, owned and operated by our very own Jacob Shoffett in the 00 Caterpillar machine, and Goose's Rattle Can Shop. The Wild West Racing League is sponsored in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, I closed my notes by accident. Redline Radio, that's the other one, as it's flashing across our screen. I apologize. And Raiders Wasteland. Raiders Wasteland is the premier DayZ experience on Xbox. Veteran owned and operated, Raiders Wasteland is something for every gamer to enjoy and help each other survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and there are multiple different maps to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. RAIDDER PvE. Brandon Harris, not having a great night out there. He's jumped back to pit road. Still on board with the 44 Tanner Enzyme. Will jump back up to Trey Smith in the lead. The only A-class dirt driver on the field tonight. James Napier, on the opposite end of the spectrum, he is the only rookie out here in the field tonight. He's up in 6th, not doing too bad. 2 positions down from where he started, but regardless, on the lead lap and making a good show. Less than 10 laps to go here at Limaland. On the clay, Trey Smith trying to run away with it. Still some time for cautions to come out. He's running banger, consistent laps. His fastest lap is a 12.77 at 75 mile an hour average. Dustin Hardy in the 67 down in second. Justin Bell has crashed and the caution comes out. 8 with double zero, gets stuck together for just a moment. Double zero dives all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. 8 overshoots and gets hooked up on the wall and then taken out by his teammate, or at least a very similar looking race car in the 88 of James Napier. Huge damage from James Napier. 8 car managing to wrestle it back around the racetrack. But not the way he wanted that race to go. 67 of Dustin Hardy, owner and operator of Hardy Designs. He's up in second, making a fantastic Wild West Racing League debut. So welcome, Dustin. Glad to have you here. Double zero's Jacob Schaffet cutting off the 88 there, quite roughly. 4 of Brighton Coleman getting his lap back. Getting ready once again to go green flag in just a few moments here. I believe it'll be 8 laps to go on the green. Pace truck's lights are off. Going to be going green flag this time. Everybody single file this time around. They may have just said, we're going single file as the green flag comes out. Big start from the number 5, Dakota Henderson, all the way down to the bottom. Huge slide from the double zero. 67 jacking up this 5 on the middle of the racetrack. He's still getting into him. On the front stretch they go. 5 laps to go. Trey Smith trying to run away with it here. Double zero, Jacob Schaffet back up to second place. Dakota Henderson in third. Dustin, what? Oh, we've got trouble. Contact. Jacob Schaffet and Dakota Henderson involved with each other. Dakota Henderson crashed. The double zero slides up in front of him. Dives down to the middle. He got doored by the 67. Nowhere to go. And gets tangled up with the 44 and the 0. Not the experience Dakota would have wanted. Hopefully he can wrangle that thing back down to pit road, get it repaired. Trey Smith, Jacob Schaffet, Dustin Hardy, your top 3. I believe it's going to be a 3-lap shootout to the end. James Napier, Brighton Coleman, Justin Bell, Dakota Henderson, Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley down pit road, and Brandon Harris is out of the race. Once again, folks, we apologize profusely for the internet issue, ignoring the white flag, because we are not going to have a 1-lap shootout. It is going to be, I believe, 3 laps on the green. I would like to, again, apologize for the stream issues tonight. Not entirely sure what in the hell happened here, that it was such a problem, but at least we are back. Everybody getting stacked up, single file once again. Pace truck's lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by. Pace truck is off. Everybody's going. Green flag is out here at Limaland. 3 laps to go. Trey Smith all the way up to the top. Huge run off of turn 2, excuse me. Slides right on by the double zero. 3 wide sliding with the double zero, the 3 and the 67. And we're doing it again. And the 0 takes out Jacob Schaffet. Huge contact from the 0 on the 00, and the caution comes out. Mike Presley with the missile into the side of Jacob Shoffett. He was missing his right side tire. Jacked himself up trying to get around the turn, just came straight back down into the 00 and noses himself into the wall, getting towed back to pit road in the process. Not the night he wanted either. Trey Smith still leading. It will be, I believe, overtime. 2-lap shootout for the win here at Lima Land. Trey Smith, James Napier, Dustin Hardy, Brighton Coleman, Justin Bell, Dakota Henderson, Tanner Ensign, Jacob Shoffett, Mike Presley down pit road, and Brandon Harris out of the race. Ace Truck's lights are off. Everybody getting single file action once again. 388, 67th, and the 4. Of course, it is still really anybody's game. Ace Truck is off. Trey on the launch, slow to react, but we're off once again. Green flag is out. 2 laps to go. 67 with the move on the 88. He's up to second, all the way up to the cushion through turns 3 and 4. White flag is out here at Lima Land on the clay. It is all or nothing now. 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. 88 slides off a 2. 67 holding his own on the 3. Will he get him? No, he won't. Trey Smith will win here at Lima Land once again. Second place comes Dustin Hardy. Brighton Coleman in third. In fourth. In the 4. God, why was that so hard? 8 car of Justin Bell sliding all the way up to the wall after the checkered flag. But congratulations to Trey Smith on a masterclass recovery from a, well, arguably terrible heat race number 1.
This one's for every one of those fans in the stands that pull for me every week and take all the bullshit from everybody else.
Trey Smith, this is Pat Wilkins, and I'm at the booth. Do you got me?
Yes, sir. I got you, brother.
Congratulations on winning the race here at Lima Land tonight on the clay. Well, we kind of called it, didn't we?
I'll be honest, after that heat race, I did not expect to win, in all honesty. Dustin was super, super fast. So was Dakota, and Mike was really, really strong and fast. Jacob as well. Definitely made racing a lot more fun tonight. I'm glad we got a big of a crowd as what we did to be able to do the multiple heat races. That was awesome, and definitely set up a challenge for me, which I loved. I hate it for Dakota. He was super strong. Definitely think that he could have battled it out right there with me, right there at the end. Dustin was really strong too. Just yeah, I can't believe we won.
Well, congratulations once again for, I believe, your 3rd or 4th win so far this season.
I believe 4th, but I might be wrong.
Me too. I was away for 2 weeks, as we all know, so I don't know. I got too many things to keep in mind.
We're going to be, I think we're at either Linear or Kokomo, and I know I'll have to start the tail of the field on that one. So definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. Glad to bring you back, though, Pat. Bring you for a dirt racing.
I started the season with you guys on the dirt racing. I don't want to hear it.
I know. I'm just saying we're glad to have you back.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. You have a good one, Trey. Thank you for talking to us.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, bro.
That was your first place winner, Trey Smith, in the 3-car General Free Machine. Let's get Dustin Hardy in the 67 up here. Dustin Hardy, this is Pat Wilkinson up at the booth. Do you got me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, buddy?
Dustin, commendable effort there at the end of the race to try and win it. Just didn't have it there on the last lap. What do you think you could have done just that little bit differently to hopefully have passed Trey Smith through turns 3 and 4?
Honestly, if I wouldn't have got wrecked those first couple of times, I probably wouldn't have had to worry about him at all. But he was fast. I mean, I just if I had another lap, I probably would have got him because I was right there to him. But it is what it is. Second place in a league I haven't run in. I'll take it.
Well, congratulations for a very commendable second place for your first race here with the Wild West Racing League. Is there anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
Oh yeah, man. I'd just like to thank my team, Eclipse Sim Sports, Hardy Designs, and my dad for everything he does for me. And y'all for doing the broadcast, obviously.
We appreciate that. Thank you. And hope you enjoyed your night here with the Wild West League, and we hope to see more of you next week. How does that sound?
Oh yeah, I'll be back, man. I'll definitely be back.
All right. You take it easy, and thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy.
That was your second place finisher, Dustin Hardy. Let's see if we can get Brighton Coleman up in here now.
Not enough of you motherfuckers! It was you!
Brighton Coleman, this is
Howdy,
Pat Wilkinson up at the booth. Do you got me?
I got you, Pat.
Brighton, certainly a very interesting race for a lot of drivers out there tonight. One point in the early stages of the race before, unfortunately, the stream kind of crashed and all my internet died, but thankfully it came back. I think you were pretty far down in the field, but to finish in third place, what a fantastic way to finish.
Right, it's always how it happens for me. We just kind of got to take what we get. If you watch, I was just watching the replay back. Look, kind of just like all the chaos unfolded, and I just happened to end up with it. So I'll take the points night and be proud of myself for that. Lima Land's not really one of my tracks, so it feels good to finally make something work here.
Couldn't agree with you more. Honestly, it's not one of mine either. We were doing, I believe officials were here with the Dirt Legends cars at one point a couple weeks back, and I could not get them to drive for shit. So I understand the frustration with this racetrack and being, I believe, the only clay racetrack in iRacing. Just that different texture of the dirt makes it just that little extra challenging.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it gets slicker than all slick out here. I feel like most of the time I'm just trying to figure out what makes the car do what I want it to do.
Couldn't agree with you more. And is there anything else you'd like to say before we sign off for tonight?
I just want to shout out never mind. I won't shout them out. Shout out Tanner for making my paints. Shout out Ensign Motorsports for being a fantastic team to work for. And yeah, shout out to you, Pat.
Appreciate it. And hopefully we get to see more of you next week. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by some other things at the moment. I apologize.
Oh,
it's not you.
No, get to the chaos. Have a good night.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, folks, you've managed to spend another perfectly good hour with us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Once again, I would like to, on behalf of my internet and on whatever is going wrong with this computer and with all of my stuff tonight, I do not understand what is really going wrong. It appears that the stream may have died again. Let's just double check. Okay, we're still good. I had to turn on my iPad to make sure we were still live. Oh my god, why did all of this break again? As I was saying, you've spent another perfectly good hour with us here at Fearless Broadcasting. We appreciate that you all came to join us tonight with the Wild West Racing League, brought to you by WYO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland. Raiders Wasteland is the premier DayZ experience on Xbox. Veteran owned and operated, Raiders Wasteland offers something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and there are different maps to explore. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. Fearless Broadcasting is brought to you in part by Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, run and owned by our very own Jacob Shoffett in the 00, who raced with us tonight, and Goose's Rattle Can Shop, and me, personally, here at Rock Bottom Racing. My name's Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
JS Racing. We're in the game.
Control.